Hey, today I just want to talk to you about autistic special interests and about how they're never for no reason. I mean, people like to pathologize us and they like to tell people, oh, they're just like, they were born like that for no reason or like or they became like that through some ridiculous, I don't know, they think they were damaged or something, but yet that it's for no reason or whatever. But they always like pathologize us or make it a negative thing too, and that's not the case. Like we like our, way of being may be like, yeah, okay, we were born with like a lot of like, who we are, but like, I mean, that's just our soul pattern. I mean, like, that's just who we are. I mean, it's nothing negative. Like, it's just our style of doing things. It's not like we did anything wrong or we're more predisposed to do something wrong. We're just more predisposed to do something differently, And now, as for special interests, um, like, well, for example, if somebody's into somebody's just like really obsessed with, like, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with America's Most Wanted, and it wasn't just because I liked memorizing a bunch of useless shit, like it was like um I just wanted to mindlessly memorize all of the, missing children and all of um, the wanted fugitives and just like, because like I was accused of just like, oh, you care, but I bet I'm like my mom, like she was so like satisfied when she said to me, "Oh, but I bet that you just want like making the list of them, right? Rather than actually trying to catch the, wanted fugitives or find the missing children, right?" And she sounded so confident when she said it, like she just knew me so well, but that couldn't have been further from the truth, and because believe it or not, I have reasons for things. Like I have like I'm a human being too, and I have reasons for things. I have like, a reason that's emotional, a reason that's also logical, a reason that's societal or social, a reason that's, you know that's experiential, a reason that's situational, and that reason is also, spiritual even, you know and to say that it's pathological is dehumanizing. We have reasons for things even if we can't explain it. Like, even if we can't explain it in or either at all or in a way that, that's recognized as trying to explain it, or in a way that actually does explain it but not in their, style or whatever, but I was, for example, into America's Most Wanted. This is just an example. There's so many different special interests that everybody, has, and even if they're not autistic, or whatever. But like, even I had like many, like thousands of special interests. Some of them were like just like really intense and like from a short time. Others were like a long time and also really intense, I guess. But um, the America's Most Wanted one that I had when I was 11 years old. I wanted to. The reason why I got so into it was because I wanted to catch the criminals and find the missing people. And I couldn't. The day that I remember the day that I officially got like obsessed with it was I was just watching it for fun. I didn't really care that much, and then I just thought, oh my god, I want to watch this next week. I want to watch this every week. I want to catch the people. I want to find the people that are missing. I want to do this. I want to help people. I can't believe that people are being victimized right now as I'm sitting here watching TV. I just want to do something. I mean, people's special interests are because they want to make a difference in the world, or because they want to mm, do something like, to connect with people, or because, and yeah, sometimes there's like a I want to show off kind of, I want to show off what I know or whatever aspect to it, but not always. you know I mean, and showing off what you know is fine as long as you don't put down anybody else, and as long as you don't like think you're better than anybody else. So like, what is wrong with special interests? They serve a purpose. They can serve your life purpose, and when you take that away, like it's our one joy in life. Sometimes it's the only thing that we have that's our joy in life, and that's another reason why people have special interests. Because it's their one joy in life sometimes, and you take that away, and they've got no joy in their life, and because their life is just low quality without it, or and they don't like their life at all without it, and they with no passion, with no nothing, and mm, some people can't live without their, special interests, and don't think that non-autistic people don't have special interests. Their special interest is simply, the mass marketed stuff, or sometimes they'll have a weird special interest, so-called weird special interest. What's weird, right? But um, like sometimes they'll have a special interest too that's just normal, so-called normal, but like, um, like sometimes they'll just have an interest that, like, a lot of people like, or one that a lot of people don't like, but that drives people nuts or whatever. Okay, don't drive people nuts, just find people that, but to the people that are driven nuts by it, I say this: don't try and discourage them from having the interest, or from finding people, looking for people in any way they can, looking for people who will be interested. And if they drive you nuts, then you can just say, okay, look, I'm not interested in this, like, just take it to someone else, rather than saying shut up. Shut up is worse than fuck you. Fuck you simply means go fuck yourself, go away and enjoy yourself elsewhere. Whereas shut up means never tell anyone, never show anyone your true self, never. That's worse. I'd rather be told fuck you any day rather than shut up in any kind of serious way. I just, like, what I believe is just like we should be more accepting of people having special interests like that, like obsessions, enthusiasms, whatever you want to call them, fixations, hyperfixations, whatever you want to call them, like whatever you want to, like, see it as, even. And just remember, we're human beings, and we have reasons for things. And we have good reasons for things, not always bad reasons for things, not always, like, and any reason, is still our feelings, just like it's anybody's feelings, anybody's reason, and I'm not saying that your reason for, like, thinking that we're less than human, doesn't come from anything, also that's trauma for you or whatever. I'm not saying that at all. I don't want to say that. I don't want to give you the impression that I think that. I just want, I want everybody to know that, everybody has reasons for things. Everybody has a reason for, like, their obsessions, like their interests, and if somebody's special interest is not harming anybody else, literally physically harming somebody or harassing somebody, if their special interest is not, is not, does not run any risk of running somebody else's life, ruining somebody else's life, or ending somebody else's life, then we have no business interfering, even telling someone they shouldn't have that interest or whatever. And if they do have an interest that tries to run somebody else's life, or ruin somebody else's life in any kind of serious way, or end anybody else's life, then, like, that's when we can step in. But we have to do it the right way, obviously. I mean, we can't just, like, take away their, like, the whole thing, because maybe the whole thing isn't bad. Maybe it's just part of it, the part of it that's toxic, the part of it that's dangerous, that needs to be, like, redirected. Not, like, the rest of it, like, just redirect them, redirect what they're, like, thinking about, to some more healthy option that's the same obsession, but to do something good in the world, rather than, something evil, or something that's going to harm others. But if it's something that's going to harm themselves, well, it's their right, but still try and redirect them, but don't force them if it's just going to harm themselves and not others, because then that goes into the whole, like, do people have the right to, do something that on the surface appears to harm them, but maybe it's something that helps them more than it harms them. They know better than anybody else, what what's good for them, what helps them versus harms them, because only they live in their heads. Like, someone might be banging their head, and yeah, it's harming their like, their physical body, but it could be, like, regulating them in some other way, some other physical way, even, so it could be. But now I'm going into, like, other, other ways of, like, other things, not just special interests. But anyway, all this to say, like, please don't discourage special interests or hold it hostage until, like, your kid, like, does what you want them to do, because that could be the only joy in their life. Like, like, let them have joy. Everybody has the right to have some joy in their life, to have enough joy where it makes up for, where they can have something to look forward to, where it makes up for any, like bad stuff in their life that just makes their life miserable. Like, don't take that away from anybody. Nobody has the right to do that. Okay?